Good afternoon. Welcome inside the Simply Financial Athletic Center for the second leg of this doubleheader. The men's Knights take on the Fanshawe Falcons here from the Simply Financial Athletic Center. And MJ, a big boost back to this NC Knights team. Isaiah Panam back in the lineup here today.
It helps that size in the post. That is for sure.
Zay's been out for most of the second half of the season for NC. As there's a look on your screen at Demarion Ennis has been a key scorer for this Fanshawe Falcons club as they currently own the 5th seed. Both of these two teams currently at 8 and 9. There's Joseph Buckley, who's in, of course, one of the best players in the association, will in all likelihood be Rookie of the Year. But MJ, these two teams knotted up at 8 and 9 apiece. NC at 5th, NC at 6th. The winner of this game will take the 5 seed, or could get up to the 5th seed. The loser will move down to 7. So a lot at stake in this game. The loser will take on Seneca on the road in Toronto. That's where our girls team will be. Currently, the number 4 seed is the Lambton Lions at a 10-8 record. Pardon me, the 2 seed is Georgian at 13-4. But Lambton currently the 4 seed at 10-8. There's a look at Isaiah Panam, who's back in the lineup here today. It'll be a big boost for this NC team, who struggled with their size all season long. But Lambton 10-8 will lock down the 4th seed, and 5th through 7th will be a mystery. We'll figure out what's going to happen throughout the rest of the day. Conestoga locked in at 9 and 9. This game here will decide who's going to be the 7th seed. The 5th seed. If Fanshawe were to win, they would have the 5th seed. As you can hear that, yeah, between the Falcons, these two teams do not like each other, have some animation towards each other. I was talking with a couple of the players on the Falcons, on the Knights earlier this week, and they had said that game back was chippy and a lot of animosity even post-game between the two teams. As Chris Spann throws it down, had a tough game against Conestoga as the Knights look to bounce back and get to a 500 record here this season.
I was watching the Falcons warm up, and they came to play. They were practicing at full speed, which if you're the Knights means you can't take them lightly.
The Knights won 4 straight after being down 4-8 on their season, and of course lost to Conestoga, as we'll send it down courtside for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for our national anthem.
So the starting lineup's introduced, MJ, and the starting lineup for the Fanshawe Falcons, it'll be Brandon Bogart, Demarion Ennis, Nicola Sebic, Addie Lever, and Caleb LaBelle for the Fanshawe Falcons. The starters set to be introduced in just a moment. At courtside, no changes in the starting lineup for Coach Laquan. It'll be Sky, K2, Chris Spann, Joseph Buckley, and Difference Igbenhe. Despite Isaiah Panam being available for NC, he'll come off the bench. Did miss a lot of time and had a pretty serious foot injury. And it'll give him a chance to get his feet warm and ease himself back into this game. And of course, for next week's playoff game, wherever that may be.
Knights with a nice little string of games they got under the belts, these last couple ones.
They had won 4 straight before dropping last week's game against Conestoga. As they look to bounce back here at home, home cooking has treated this NC team well throughout this season. As they fight for it to be a kick ball in favor of the Fanshawe Falcons. Niagara College at home is 6-2, and those 2 losses were at the buzzer, of course, against Humber, and Skylar Samuel against Lambton just missed that game-winning shot. As it's back over here with Sebic, defended by Samuel. Driving in is Caleb LaBelle, getting his hands on it was Igbenhe. Shot clock down to 1, and a turnover picked up by Sky Samuel.
Speaking of the clock, we got our first whistle 3 seconds in.
Buckley misses that one badly. Spann with the offensive rebound. He drives in, kicked out Buckley. He stops up just near the top of the three-point line. It's over for Moore. Moore, sidestep, top of the key, 3! K2 opens up the scoring with a 3. Had a tough game against Conestoga, looks to bounce back here.
Reply 3 did not make red.
It'll be inbounded here by Brandon Bogart, the standout guard for this Fanshawe Falcons group. Top of the key here with Sebic. Sebic defended by Samuel. Sebic drives in with the runner, no good. Off the hands, Buckley in pursuit. Rebound brought down by Sebic. Top of the key, the lefty shooter Brandon Bogart is no good from St. Thomas. As we'll get a whistle, as I believe some debris came onto the court.
I think perhaps a young fan might have spilt their popcorn.
Moore drives in, tries to shoot from the free throw line, lost the ball, as now it's the other way with Bogart, averaging 15 points per game here this season. Driving in is Ennis, that one no good. Here comes Buckley. Buckley over 17 points per game here this season, the standout rookie, and it's over for Samuel. Samuel drives in, a couple bodies on him, gets rejected. As Sebic will run in transition. Bogart kicks out for Ennis. He'll let it fly, no good. Rebound brought down by Samuel. Passed over for Moore. Moore takes it up. A difficult shot is no good. As the rebound brought down by Lever, he'll slow things down. Quick up for Bogart. Bogart drives in from the free throw line. May have been blocked by Buckley. Here's Samuel into the corner, Spann steps out of bounds.
Coming in for Fanshawe, number 20, Nakai Davis.
The Fanshawe coach visibly upset with one of his players.
Tori Marcotulio, the 14th year coach with the Fanshawe Falcons, coached against Laquan Hilton, the player, and now coaches against him as a coach. Of course, Laquan, one of the best three-point shooters that NC has had. Played his final season with Niagara in 1920, became an assistant coach, and now in his second year as a leader of this group for the NC Knights.
1920. Man looks great.
Good hands from Christopher Spann, and so throw it down. A good 5-0 start for NC. Bogart gets the mismatch. He kicks over for Davis. Elbow shot back at the top of the key. Bogart defended by Igbenhe. And it's put up and no good by Caleb LaBelle on Samuel. Had the mismatch. Now here comes Buckley. Off the fingertips of Joe and out of play.
That one a little high.
Here's Bogart. He gives it over here with LaBelle. Rather Davis. Davis kicks out for Mantuga. Turned over but kept back with the Falcons. Three is put up, no good. Second chance as the offensive rebound. The third one for Campos. Open for three is Brandon Bogart, the 33% three-point shooter. Buckley lost it, a chance to run now for the Falcons. Here's Davis, bounce pass, Spann with the contest, second chance look. Third rebound picked up by Fanshawe, but it's taken away by Buckley. Bogart takes it up with the left and has the first 5 points for the Falcons in this one. Samuel gives it over for Moore, top of the key. Moore stops his dribble back for Sky. Thought about the three. He'll take it this time as he airballs it. Igbenhe gets it back in.
Got a pair of Knights to check in. Next whistle.
It'll be Fisher Jackson and Noah Lee as Spann picks up the foul. So Fisher Jackson, the first big off the bench for NC. We'll have to see how Isaiah Panam's minutes are managed. Bogart with the mismatch. It's kicked out and picked off now by Spann. Buckley back for K2. K2 kicks out for Lee on that wing. He'll try the three, no good. And the board brought down by Mantuga. Lever. Bounce pass into the corner with Campos. Campos defended by Spann, taken up by Campos, rejected by Fisher Jackson. As it's back now with Buckley, he'll slow things down. Spann. On the top of the key, he'll drive in, good defense from Mantuga. Spann will try the runner, it's no good. Jackson in pursuit, as Spann gets rejected, he gets his own rebound, as it'll go now the other way with Bogart. Defense starting to pick up for Fanshawe as Lever stepped out of bounds.
Coming in for Niagara, number 20, Carter Brown, and number 1, Skylar Samuel.
And now Coach Laquan effectively turning over his lineup.
So it'll be Bone who comes into this game. Of course, had that big defensive play against Sheridan. Didn't play all that much against Conestoga until it was garbage time. Lee kicks out, Bone with it. He drives in, he puts it up and in through contact. Carter Bone with the tough bucket. Has been dealing with a forearm sprain, good to go. Looks good on that play.
And that was strong to the rack. I think the Fanshawe player thought the ref was one of his teammates.
Fanshawe number 15.
It'll be a turnover. The ref can't do anything about that. It's now here with Noah Lee, the former CCAA Athlete of the Week. Buckley steps into the three. It's no good. Samuel all over the glass. It's brought down. A skirmish as Fisher gets knocked in the face. As a hard foul on Fisher Jackson. Potentially could have even been a flagrant because those two were really tied up. And it'll be an away from the ball foul. I think it'll go on Jackson.
I believe so, yeah.
The first is no good. The second is good. To be fair, that play was very, very fast-paced. It will go on Fisher Jackson. It'll be inbounded here into the paint and put up as we'll see free throws. It'll be Lennon Campos who will go for the line.
This game starting to get a little chippy, much like our previous game.
We mentioned, MJ, these two teams got chippy the last time these two teams played in Fanshawe. We mentioned that there's some tension between both teams. Excuse me. As we've seen it here so far, as that free throw is good.
I would say it seems like both teams really want to go for the gusto.
The loser of this game will claim this number 7th seed.
And I got to comment that the coach for the Fanshawe has a very Bobby Knight-esque, Tony Marco Tullio has a very Bobby Knight-esque approach, which you don't see a whole lot anymore.
Buckley takes it to the cup. It's going to be 2 free throws for Joseph Buckley, one of the best free throw shooters in the OCAA this season, of course, averaging 17 points per game in his first year. Has been the best player for NC. Buckley, 11th overall in points per game. Parker Davis leading the way at 25.7 as the second is good. And it'll be Bogart as he looks to bring this one past half court on the wing. Fisher in pursuit. Bogart drives and bounce pass into the paint. One more open for 3 as it's kicked out by Campos. Buckley with the defenses will get a kick ball called. It'll go in favor of NC.
I think Buckley initially thought that that was going to be a foul on him.
It's over now with Samuel. Samuel gets that ball poked out of his hands, able to re-get his dribble. Here's Buckley. Good defense played on him. Lee drives in, loses that ball, and a diving effort from Karubel as it goes the other way now. Lever defended by Buckley. Into the paint, put up. As the foul is going to go on Fisher Jackson.
This has all the feelings of a playoff game. The intensity is at 100%.
Coming in for Niagara, number 10, Kristen Yemi, and number 2, Kaden Moore.
So we'll see K2 come back into this game, as well as difference. The first is no good. Here comes Lee. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in this first quarter. Lee gives it over for Egbenhe. Egbenhe, nice move. He still has it, gets fouled. No shot, it'll stay on the floor. One more foul to give for Fanshawe.
The Knights with 4 fouls so far.
One more until Fanshaw's in the bonus throughout this quarter. It's inbounded here for Egbenhe, back for Moore. Moore, top of the key, kicks out for Samuel, 10 on the shot clock. Sky looks for Egbenhe, turns it over. As it's back over with Sebek. He takes it up on Moore, good contest. It'll stay with Fanshawe.
Coming in for Fanshawe, number 12.
Knights doing a good job of not committing the fast break foul on that one.
Coming in for Niagara, number 3, Chris Stanley.
Krubel in the corner, gives it out. Sebek thought about it. It's back over here with Lever. Lever gets stripped of the ball nearly by Moore. 9 on the shot clock, driving in. Beautiful dish as the layup is put in by Zakai Davis. K2, minute 40 left here in this first quarter. Egbenhe with it now. Difference, kicks it out for Moore. Moore faked the 3 over for Lee, over for Bone. 7 on the shot clock, puts it up with the right and can't finish. Goes the other way with Lever. Into the paint and finishes with Zakai Davis. Looked for a second like it might pop out. And a quick 5-0 run for Fanshawe. Sorry, MJ.
With the reverse. Not an easy shot.
Here comes Lee. Steps in from the free throw line, gets fouled. Noah Lee with his first chance at the line, 0 of 1 from the floor here today. Of course, Noah Lee was one of, if not the hottest player in the OCAA coming into that game last week against Conestoga. I don't want to say came out of nowhere, but when you look at his stats throughout the first bit of the season, his uptick in efficiency and offense was certainly a pleasant surprise for Coach Laquan, and now a big part of the scouting report for his opponents, and we saw him get contained against Conestoga.
It's always great to see somebody really come into their own.
Noah Lee, one of the hardest working guys on this team, always in the gym, no matter how his game went for himself or the team. A nice dish as it's put up on the reverse by Addy Lever. Maybe a chance 2 for 1 for NC.
That was a backdoor dish, which is an even tougher shot.
Into the corner, Moore. Thought about it. He drives out back for Buckley. 12-second game clock, shot clock differential. Samuel on the wing for 3. It's an air ball. And it'll be out of bounds, picked up by Egbenhe. And a chance for Fanshawe to make it a 3-possession game.
Fanshawe showing off some razzle-dazzle on the offensive end.
Here's Lever, gives it over for Sebek in the corner, into the paint. Some more razzle-dazzle. 2 seconds and 1 on the shot clock. Moore puts it up. And it's no good.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Niagara 10 and
As
17.
Fanshawe up to a 7-point lead after 10 minutes. NC struggled from the floor, shooting 3 of 13. Fanshawe on the flip side of things, 6 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the stripe, 4 of 6 from the free throw line is Fanshawe. And Fanshawe has forced turnovers from NC. 8 of their 17 points have came off of turnovers. And for NC, 7 of their 10 have come off of turnovers as well. So really only 3 points in the half-court offense has to be concerning for Coach Laquan.
Yeah, sometimes they get a little too enthralled with trying to get fast breaks.
As we'll take a look at a basket out of Zakai Davis on that backdoor cut. We've seen that a few times here so far. Fanshawe likes to be active on those backdoor cuts, and that's been a big part of their offense here so far. Have only shot 5 threes, 15 field goals in total.
Niagara's going to have to be careful on that moving forward because they've already been burned a couple times this quarter past.
Both teams have turned the ball over a fair amount, 7 turnovers apiece. We mentioned that it was NC, or both teams, I should say, were getting points off of turnovers. Rebound battles pretty much even, 9-8 in favor of Fanshawe. 5 steals for Fanshawe, 2 blocks, 4 steals for NC. 4 fouls apiece, 2 coming to Fisher Jackson. It'll be Carter Bone to inbound right in front of us. And it's in for Egbenhe. Egbenhe takes it in, Span on the wing, puts it up and finishes through the contact. NC back within 5. Davis back over here with Bogart. Top of the key, has to put it up, couldn't dribble as he stopped. Egbenhe picks it up. Some pressure on him off the leg of Zakai Davis and out of bounds.
Egbenhe putting in a lot of work to save that.
And it's Joseph Buckley now through half court. Lado Laku checking into this game. His first minutes of this one has been dealing with some injuries over the last little bit. A double big lineup as Egbenhe misses. He puts up the second, no good. As Laku, or pardon me, it'll be a jump ball.
Which if you're the Niagara Knights, you'll take it.
Takes away any chance in transition, of course.
Also, I think Laku might have committed a foul.
I thought that's what it was as well. I'm sure Lado is not complaining whatsoever about that. Back in the lineup here today, missed the last few games due to injury. As it's over with Bogart, he stepped out of bounds. It'll be the first turnover by Fanshawe this quarter.
Both teams being very vocal.
A rivalry game with playoff seedings at stake. The winner could finish as high as the 5th seed, either 5th or 6th, as that 3 is no good by Buckley. The loser will be the 7th seed with Conestoga winning yesterday.
That is some real razzle-dazzle. You thought you'd seen it all already.
Span thought about the deep 3, had Davis up in the air. Bounce pass up for Egbenhe, gets fouled. See Egbenhe had a breath after this last little bit. He's been hustling his tail off throughout this one. The heart and soul, I think, of this NC team. We saw him at the beginning of the game getting his guys to do the LeBron throw the ball up in the air thing, whatever you want to call it. Uniting his guys and getting to know him over the last year. He's one of one. He's such a character. And, of course, that shows on the court, plays with so much heart and hustle, as the second is no good.
Many is the game where we've seen him get a second, third rebound in a row from all that hustling.
Span gets doubled on the wing. Span over across for Lado. He's gonna get called for the travel.
Coming in for Fanshawe, number 14.
For NC, only 3 players with field goals. Of course, 4 made overall. Chris Span with 2, Moore with 1, and Bone with 1 of his own. It's kicked out over for Bogart, open for 3, and it's no good as the board's brought down by Buckley. Egbenhe, he takes it in. A lot of contact. That's going to be called for an offensive foul.
And Egbenhe does not agree with that.
Egbenhe is going to have to be careful. He doesn't pick up the technical foul. He ran from about the full court, I think it was, with some laughs. Dealt with some foul trouble against Sheridan. Don't want to do that again. So we'll get a whistle. It'll be stay with Fanshawe.
Fanshawe's coach having some tough words for the refs there.
Caleb LaBelle turns this one over now here with Samuel. Pardon me, Span. Span, step back three is no good. It's brought down by Lever. Span nearly gets that ball back. Has such good hands, that ball thrown and off the body of Span.
Coming in for Niagara, number 7, Noah Lee.
We'll see Noah Lee come back into this game. Coach Laquan going small as he'll sit Lotto.
I think he's trading size for offense.
Here's Bogart on the wing, defended by Bone. Pass into that corner as the three up is up, rattles around. Bone has hands on it, the board here with Buckley. Joe will slow things down, 13 on the shot clock. Bone will set the screen. Bone open for three. It's no good, rims out. And now it's over here with Lever. Taken away by Egbenhe. Buckley from the free throw line. It's no good. Span on the offensive glass. It's put up and in. NC now down by 4. MJ.
Span had no business doing that. I think he had 4 defenders all by himself.
LaBelle is going to get called for the travel. Got doubled. You can see Egbenhe in conversation with the official. I think he was talking about that offensive foul calls. We'll see a timeout here in this second quarter. Fanshawe up by 4.
It has been as heated a rivalry game as we could possibly have.
NC's outscored Fanshawe 5-2 in this second quarter.
Both teams are clearly giving it their all.
And this defensive battle, you're absolutely right, MJ. You talk about Christopher Span. He's 3 of 7 from the floor, 4 rebounds as well. And you said he had like 4 black sweaters on him and still was able to finish through contact. We'll take a look at that bucket right now on your screen.
He was just missing one. That is a tough basket to make.
One player who hasn't had a basket yet here so far, Joseph Buckley, only 1 point from a free throw, 4 rebounds. And I mean, if you tell Coach Laquan you're down by 4 and Joseph Buckley hasn't made a field goal yet, he's 0-4, you'll probably take that.
Yeah, and if you're Fanshawe, you're worried about him starting to get some shots dropping.
And even Sky Samuel going 0-2 as well. You have those two guys go 1 of 6, you're down by 4. You'll probably take that with this much time left. Carter Bone will have a seat out of the timeout. Egbenhe drives in, gets stripped of the ball. It'll be a foul. As you can see on the right of your screen for a moment there, back in your frame difference, Isaiah Panam back into this game for the first time in quite a bit. Was injured against St. Clair. Actually wore number 24 for 1 game, and now back with 33. Has had his moments, MJ, where he's looked like the best player on the court. Has difference, makes the first. And there's other times where you think, what's going on?
Maybe Panam's just a big Larry Bird fan.
The second rattles around and in was dealing with a foot injury throughout this second half of the season, as LaBelle has it on the wall.
Nice stance, coming alive. Making some noise.
NC forces that turnover, thanks in part to the crowd making some noise, as you said. Chance now to tie or take the lead. Here's Lee. In for difference. Bit of a mismatch. Difference puts it up, gets doubled. And it was off the hands of Span.
Difference, a hard guy to stop when he gets ahead of steam.
As Coach Marco Tullo is going to have to call his first timeout of the half. Egbenhe still in conversation. I think he wanted a foul. He's going to have to be careful he doesn't pick up a tech, because, of course, you had that one offensive foul that happened, but the more you talk to a ref, the more likely that he's going to give you a tech.
Yeah, unless you're in the upper echelon of, like the NBA, you usually can't just get the call you want.
And not even just that, but also kind of like what you just said, maybe an official less likely to give you a call. And there's a look at that Fanshawe Falcons sideline. Hansel Batunga with one rebound here so far, 0 of 1 from the floor. Leading the way for the Falcons, it's been Zakai Davis off the bench, 6 points with 2 personal fouls. Keep an eye on how Coach Marcatullo uses him throughout this game.
Knights having done a great job of closing the gap.
It'll be brought up here with Bogart out of the timeout, looking to get it back to a 2-possession game. Lever over and picked off there by Buckley. Lee takes it in, back over for Buckley. He'll try the corner 3. It's no good. The board brought down by Lever.
I think Noah Lee partially was in his way on that one.
A bad pass from Lever goes out of bounds.
Now Fanshaw's going to have to make sure they don't get a little too cute with their razzle-dazzle passes, because they can burn you if not executed.
You've said razzle-dazzle about 10 times here today.
It's the word of the day, apparently.
Did you say razzle-dazzle at all before this?
I've been known to say it, yes.
Well, I meant on the broadcast.
I don't believe so, but that's because we haven't really had a razzle-dazzle passing team this season.
McBenhay looking for a little bit of razzle-dazzle. Padam gives it over for Lee. Lee drives in with some razzle-dazzle. It's no good. The board there by Whitnell. Off the hands of Lever, kept in, and it bounced over in the paint, kicked out. And another turnover by this Falcons team, dead ball. Bogart wanted touches. And on the topic of volleyball, our men's program at Seneca, as we speak, taking on the 1 seed Seneca. We'll give updates when we can in that game, just getting underway. Lee with it now at the top of the key. Lee spinning, bad pass over with Buckley. Buckley gets that ball poked out of his hands.
Coming in for Niagara, number 20, Carter Brown.
Bone comes back into this game. Has had some solid minutes here so far. Noah Lee gets an ISO, drives in, gets doubled and rejected. 1 on the shot clock, and have to put something up quick.
Coach Hilton wanted the call on that one.
Coming in for Fanshawe, number 11.
Span for 3 out of the out-of-bounds play. It's hauled down by Jam Juice. And it's over now here with Davis, current leading scorer for the Falcons. Has been a group effort offensively in this one, granted low scoring at that. Zakai Davis also with 2 personals coming back into the game. Sky Samuel.
Coming in for Niagara, number 1, Skylar Samuel.
On the inbound, it's now into the paint with Lever. Back over 5 on the shot clock. Jam Juice going on Panam. The runner is up and in. A tough shot over a lanky defender in Isaiah Panam.
If you're the Knights, though, you're happy to have that height back in the interior.
Noah Lee, sidestep 3 is short. And the board brought down by Campos. Lever kicks over, bounce pass out front. As Lever puts it up and in, Fanshawe back up by 6.
They really should go to Panam. They've got the size.
Panam still a little bit shaken up from his injury. More sidestep 3. It's no good. As Davis on the glass. A perfect 3 of 3 from the floor. As Jam Juice has it now near the top of the key. Handoff, Bogart, a deep 3, knocks it down. And it's now up by 9. The biggest lead for Fanshawe, 7-0 run. NC had it back within 2. And Fanshawe, their offense finally coming to life. NC's offense has looked dead throughout this one so far.
Yeah, if you're Niagara, you're happy that's just 9.
Only 5 made field goals in this game for NC. And MJ, I don't care how good your defense is, you're not going to win a game when you're 18 minutes into it, give or take, and you've only made 5 field goals.
Well, I think our usual suspect, the rain of threes, might be one of those culprits as to why the Knights are struggling from the field.
NC this game has shot poorly from downtown, 1 of 13 in this first half. You go back to that Conestoga game, 1 of 22 from downtown. You put that together, 2 of 35 from 3, which is almost like impossible to do. You have to think some positive regression is going to have to come for NC. And again, only 5 made field goals, more free throws made than field goals.
You think at a certain point they go, you know what? Let's lay off the threes for just a little bit. See what happens.
Maybe they'll take some deep 2s. Listen to you.
They couldn't do any worse. 2 is the bar.
Maybe we'll get you as an assistant coach next year. That'll be just your thing, is to tell people to shoot deep 2s.
I have one bit of advice. It's deep 2s.
And it'll be Buckley to bring this one up past half court. One of the best 3-point shooters in the association. Does not like that deep 2. It's over here with Scott. Sky takes it up in the paint. And see a quick response out of the timeout. Back over here looking for the response was Jam Juice. It's no good. Buckley with it over for Benhay. Takes it up to the cup and gets rejected. And it'll be off of difference and out.
Coming back to you talking about difference in the refs, maybe that's a call he got had he not had a conversation with the ref. Because it definitely looked like there was contact.
In the corner, it's Bogart defended by Samuel. A battle of the number 1s. Into the paint, put up. And it'll be free throws. And I think it's going to be on difference. We'll have to see. It will go on Joseph Buckley. That's his first.
I think out of all the guys, differences, Humi, when he gets called for a foul, is Humi faces the most expressive.
I don't think I've heard that expression before, as Lennon Campos, probably not a very good poker player.
Like I don't think Noah Lee is having that much outrage.
Samuel gets stopped up. Buckley on the corner. Buckley gets doubled over for Samuel. He'll try the wing three. It's no good as the three-point shooting drought continues. NC of their last 13 from three off the hands of Igbenhe, picked off by Moore. Back here with Span, passes it over for Joseph Buckley. The handoff by Span.
That was some instant turnaround right there.
NC has it within 7, make it 10 for Fanshawe, as it's Buckley with it at the top of the key. Screen set by Igbenhe. In the corner, Moore. Moore takes it in, passes for the cutting. Samuel puts it up through contact. Chance now for Fanshawe to go 2 for 1. Jan Juice. 7-second game clock, shot clock differential. It's back with Bogart in the corner. Bogart kicks out.
Yeah.
Stepping out was Lever. Chance for NC to get it within 2 possessions before halftime.
The kind of turnover you need to take advantage of.
Fanshawe has turned the ball over now 17 times. Sorry, MJ. A bunch of those being dead ball turnovers.
Yes, I was just going to say what was about to be 2 points for Fanshawe, or 3, might now turn into some nice points.
Buckley trying to pick some of those up. More at the end of the quarter. Didn't think he realized how much time he had.
I don't think so either.
And that'll do it. NC, in an offensive cold stretch, has missed their last 14 threes in this one. Moore opened up the scoring with a tray. Now 8 of 32 from the field. MJ, your thoughts?
This is potentially as defensive a game as we've seen. If there's no scoring explosion in the second half. And for Niagara to get through this one, they're going to have to stop going for the threes. They're not making them. I know he sounds like a broken record, but that's what's happening.
Fanshawe has 31 points in this one so far. 11 of 24 from the field. 3 of 11 from downtown. Shooting 8 of 13 inside the arc. Not a good clip if you're Coach Laquan. You want to shore that up. As we'll step aside for a few minutes for the halftime show, and we'll take a look at Carter Bone and Fisher Jackson's Valentine's Day cards they made from scratch.
I hope one of them has pizza.
Hi, I'm Fisher.
I'm Carter, and today we're making Valentine's Day cards. What's like Valentine's themes, like hearts and stuff?
I mean, like, I low-key am thinking like a bear.
A bear?
Like a teddy bear. I don't know.
See, I don't know how to draw that, bro.
Are you painting or what are you doing?
We're just locking in.
You're locking?
We're just locking in, all right?
All right.
Yo. Okay, like red is like, do we keep the back blank, you think, or nah?
The back?
Like this?
Yes.
So like, no. No, not that. I'm saying like the background of the painting, bro. No, I'm not painting, but like in a hypothetical, like the card. Like
No, you could go with some blue. Okay. It's a Valentine's Day card. All right, lock it.
You say Happy Valentine's Day or like Thankful Valentine's Day?
Yo, thankful Valentine's Day.
Merry Valentine's Day.
Merry Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's it. Who do you think would give the best Valentine's Day advice on the team?
Okay. I don't know. I feel like our whole team would probably not give great Valentine's Day advice. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, like,
you got any contenders? Be honest.
I mean, maybe like K2. I feel like he's mature. He could give a good perspective.
I think he could give good financial advice. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, he's just good at advice in general, but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the others would low-key mess you up though on the Valentine's Day advice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably. Like,
So.
Yeah, I think K2 is obviously up there. Yo, look at my car.
No, that's awesome. That's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
That's actually tough, bro.
It's abstract. It's abstract.
This kind of reminds me of like Daytona. Pusha T, you know? Or am I just tripping completely?
The colors, yeah.
Fisher, I have an important question.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, if you would explain your love life in basketball terms, what would it be like?
It's like you're on like a fast break. You think you're gonna dunk the ball, and then you get blocked.
I wouldn't even say block. Like,
No.
you're getting rim stuff still.
Rim stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say rim stuff. Yeah. And then like let that happen a few times.
I also feel like you like. I mean, I don't know personally.
I mean, I'd say.
I don't know,
I mean, I think every once in a while, like I like. I don't know. I perform well on the court, but most of the time it's
What's their thoughts
not
on this
it.
card though? For
I hate your card. I'm sorry. I don't know what I don't know what I'm trying. Not gonna lie.
I feel like I need to add like distinctive features to this.
Like, yo, there's
some
all
black
sorts of
markers over
there's
here.
paint if you want to go real abstract, but like that's up to you.
Yeah, we gotta lock in here. The time's coming down.
Time. Oh, dang. Okay, time's moving fast here. Let me get.
You want some of this?
Oh yes.
I know you're a market
I don't know.
type of guy, eh?
Yeah, big time. I feel like I should have painted on this because this isn't like paper, but it's all right. Yeah, y'all picked the wrong dude. For this.
Yeah, I'm not an artist at all. Okay, we're taking a break to rate some pickup lines that we've gotten here.
All right.
You can't laugh, okay? Yeah, no, we actually can't. We have to be locked.
I have to look at you while you say it.
Yeah,
All
this
right,
is
go.
my hearing.
Go.
Do you play center because you're the center of my world? Where'd you rate that out of 10?
I mean, like, for me, I'm a center, so like I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
You're like the LeBron of my dreams, always taking the W.
Yeah, that's a 9, bro.
That's the 9?
It's like I take dubs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't really call it a pickup line. It's more just glazed, but like
Yeah, exactly.
it's all right.
Your smile is a slam dunk straight to my heart. Yo, that's actually crazy to say to another guy.
That one, I didn't like it as much. It was pretty good though. I'd give it like a 6 or a 7.
Are you a halftime show because you just captured my attention? I feel like that one's like not that bad.
Actually, no. I'll give. You know, we
Like
need.
I'm never using any of these.
No, I
to
don't.
be
I don't
honest.
think they're coming out of this room. But for the sake of this, I'll
maybe
give,
I
I'll
have to
give that
try.
one a 10.
Maybe I have to try these.
Why
though.
not?
What is the worst first date experience you've ever had?
I went to the movies. Put that down. I went to the movies one time as like a first date, and honestly, like everything was going great with the girl and everything. It wasn't even that went bad. It was I have long legs, and the seats in front of me weren't that far away, so I guess I accidentally kept kicking the seats. And the guy in front of me got really mad and threatened me and threatened to fight me outside. And it made the rest of the date really, really awkward.
I have a question, because your hometown is Collingwood, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only happening in Collingwood. It's not happening anywhere else.
Yo, I will not take the Collingwood hate, bro. Shout out Collingwood. So Carter, if you were to explain your love lives in basketball terms, how would you go about explaining that?
It's like you're just seeing no floor time, low key.
No. Okay.
No, like,
no, it's
you know what I mean? Like, you're
Yeah.
just focused on yourself, so.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
that's a good.
We're on self-grinding right now,
Yeah.
so.
You know what? I think that's a great answer actually.
Yeah, just focus
We
on
love
yourself.
to see some.
Fisher can vouch, like, I've been pretty locked in
Yeah.
recently.
No, 2026 is Carter's year.
Yeah.
We're putting that out there right now. I don't know why I'm adding blue to a Valentine's Day card, but
Blue is like a good contrast.
yeah. You big. No, it's okay. It's okay. Mine is awful. I'd just like to put that out there, but I mean, compared to that,
Bro, if you hate on mine,
I mean, I love yours, but like, it's something, all right?
yeah, 100%. I don't know if I would give this to anyone because that's so good I'll keep it myself.
What dating advice would you give to someone?
Based off like what I like probably just take them to Tim's, you know?
To Tim's?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think.
10 Timbits? That's
No, it's 20.
20.
Yeah.
20 Timbits is the...
Or actually, no.
20
Besides the
Timbits
fact,
is the
there's
key
actually a
to
better
Carter's
spot
heart,
to take.
ladies.
Yeah, and also, if you go Chucks with me,
Oh,
it's serious.
all right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
It has to be after 9 though, because that's when the half apps come in. you
Half
know?
price apps.
Yeah.
I wish I had more time though.
I think I needed less.
We're gonna just go like that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
see yours. But
okay.
you can expose to the camera first because I think it's just
Okay.
it's cool.
Okay, wait, so,
Thoughts?
just wait. So this is mine. Happy Valentine's Day. And then we got
I got mine.
the next Picasso.
Yeah.
We got
I mean,
the
this
next,
is kind
we
of Da
got the next-
Vinci-esque.
I'm kind of happy with how mine turned out. Changing? Oh, here.
I mean, I like your bear. Like that's actually pretty sick.
Thank you.
Like his card is really nice. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. If Fisher, I know if Fisher had more time though, he'd cook up even more. So.
Appreciate that. I like,
I know you messed up the font. Be honest, that's not even Times New Roman.
numero.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
not
this
Arial,
isn't
man.
really quite Times Numero, as he would
2
say.
Times New Roman.
Yeah, you got it. I like how you kind of go from bubble letters and you kind of merge it into not bubble letters.
Just a specific
and-
taste, you know?
You know, the contrast of the black.
You know what it's reminding me of?
I mean-
For all the dogs.
Big Drake
Yeah.
guy. I mean, it's modern. It's beautiful.
That's our Valentine's
Beautiful.
experience, guys.
Yeah.
I'm Carter,
And I'm Fisher, and we just made Valentine's Day cards. Happy Valentine's Day.
and go Knights.
Welcome back for the second half action between the NC Knights and the Fanshawe Falcons. Fanshawe with a defensive masterclass. Honestly, both teams. Fanshawe with allowing NC 23 points. There's a look at the leading scorer, or one of the leading scorers rather, Zakai Davis with 6 points off the bench, three boards, 3 of 3 from the floor. has been one of the key parts of this Fanshawe Falcons lead after 20 minutes. Fanshawe shooting 11 of 24 from the floor, 3 of 11 from downtown, and 6 of 8 from the straight. On the other side of things, Christopher Spann leading all scorers for NC with 8 points in this one, 4 of 9 from the floor, actually tying leading scorers all things considered with Brandon Bogart.
Niagara's going to have to be much more responsible with their shot selection if they want to beat this Fanshawe team.
Spann has been efficient, 4 of 9 from the floor, and to MJ's point, it's been the three-point shooting that's been, lack for a better word, a disaster. Caden Moore made the first of the game, and since then, it's been 1 of 13 from downtown. And
Think to yourself, if half of those were twos, this would be a different game right now.
And you go back to last game, Niagara shot 1 of 22 from 3, so last game and a half, 2 for 35 from downtown. Although they lost that game by 28 against Conestoga, I don't think there's any changing that. But if you get 2 or 3 extra threes in this one, you're either behind by 2 or even taking the lead.
We'll see if Coach Hilton makes that adjustment today.
Of course, NC a very good, maybe not very good, but a good three-point shooting team this season. Before his last game and a half, of course, Joseph Buckley, one of the best three-point shooters in the association. Caden Moore, efficient as well. Samuel has had a good year from 3 as well, around the 35% clip, as we're just moments away from the beginning of this third quarter. In terms of foul trouble, on the side of Niagara College, Fisher Jackson with 2 first quarter fouls, and on the other side of things, Joey Karubel with 2 for Fanshawe. Everyone else, as well as Zakai Davis with 2, everyone else with 1 foul or less.
Coming back to your point about the threes, Alex, that's really been the story of the night season. The games where they've successfully dropped threes, they've been competitive in. It's the ones where, when they don't get it going, they just resort to more of them, that they've really struggled.
Say probably half of the threes have been good looks. The other half have been probably a little bit contested.
I mean, I think there was one where the defender was Noah Lee by accident.
On that mismatch, it'll be Carter Bone here to inbound for Joseph Buckley out of the halftime. It's over here with Spann. Igbenhay hands it off for Bone. Quick action now for NC out of half.
Both these teams coming out very aggressively out of the half.
Spann sidesteps the deep 2 is pure just for MJ as NC gets the first bucket of the half. Bogart, he gets it into the paint now with Lever. Lever takes it in on Laku in the corner. Open for 3 is Bogart. It rims out. The board brought down by Laku. I know that Christopher Spann jump shot put a smile on your face, MJ.
Warms the heart.
You'll never admit it, but a deep 2 always puts a smile on your face.
Hey, anytime you successfully score, yes.
NC down by 2 possessions, look to score and put a smile on MJ's face, get it down to it. A 1-possession game, it's over here with Spann. Back with Igbenhay, he takes it up, he gets fouled. It'll be 2 free throws for the Toronto native, his 5th and 6th attempts upcoming. And a reminder, the winner of this game can climb as high as the 5th seed in the Western Division, and the loser will fall to number 7. Still some more games to be played out east, which will decide what the playoff matchings will be. Reminder, it's an east-west crossover for both volleyball and basketball as it's put up and in through contact.
This has the feeling of a playoff game, I would say.
The next game for these 2 teams will be on the road in the postseason. Buckley gets hit hard. More free throws upcoming, but yes, you're right. It feels like a postseason game for sure. And at the bare minimum, of course, you want to win this game if you're either team to get as high as fifth. The winner will be either fifth or sixth, but regardless, you want to be able to, going into the playoffs, playing your best basketball. If NC were to win this, they would have won 4 of 5 going into the playoffs, which would build a bunch of momentum. And that's one thing I think that was tough about that Conestoga game on the road. If they won that game in 1 year, you're going in the playoffs 6 games in a row, probably hosting here at home. You would be a tough out and probably win at least one playoff game.
Knights playing, though, like they're on a win streak. We're about a minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes, in a minute and a half. And these guys did not come slow out of the locker rooms, which, you know, I'm not going to name any names, but every now and again, a team's a little lethargic out of their halftime.
And it's Laku who finds Bone, who gets fouled and hit hard. And Coach Marco Tullio is not very happy with his group, in specific Joey Karubel, who gives him an earful. It'll be Bone at the stripe. The first rattles around and out.
An earful is putting it lightly. I would say you read him the riot act.
The second is no good for Bone. He misses both. He's not attempted many free throws here this season, as it's back here with Bogart. Has to pass out as Laku picks up the foul, a little bit too antsy. Had him up in the air.
Foul on Niagara, number 23, Alado Laku.
Neither team willing to give an inch.
The biggest lead of the game has been 10 so far in this defensive matchup, as it's into the corner here with Davis. Perfect 3 of 3 from the floor. Bounce pass up, and a good contest from McBenhay. He picks up the board. Davis is going to pick up his third personal. And all of a sudden, MJ, NC now in the bonus throughout this third quarter.
That's usually not this early. Does the team have this benefit? So it'll be nice for the Knights to use this to claw their way back to even.
Lennon Campos, Zakai Davis with 3 personals, Joey Krubel with 2, as well as Mantuga with 2, and NC leaving a ton of points at the stripe, shooting 8 of 15 from the free throw line. As the second is good. We'll see Declan Andrade come into this game for his first minutes of the afternoon. Into the paint, mismatch, kicked out open for 3 was Bogart. As it's off the top of the basket and out of bounds, it'll be Bone to inbound.
Both teams locked in.
Coach Laquan with the double big lineup here with McBenhay, as that's going to be called a travel. Laku and McBenhay, the 2 bigs out here for Coach Laquan. Fanshawe playing relatively small as that one's into the paint. Good hands from Span. Here comes Buckley on the fast break. He gets fouled.
That one, that whistle was a little late.
Regardless, it'll be 2 free throws for Buckley. This Fanshawe Falcons team, they play really, really hard.
Yes. That was apparent from the minute they showed up to the gym to practice.
Making NC earn it from the line as Buckley knocks down the first. Joe Buckley now 3 of 5 from the stripe, only 1 of 6 from the floor for Joe. Now make it.
Coach Marco Tullio going with a whole line change.
Buckley now up to 6 points. And yes, Marco Tullio with the line change has not been happy with his group. And it's back here with Lever. 5-point game inside 7 minutes in this third quarter as LaBelle kicks it out. In the corner, 11 on the shot clock. And it's back over now, defended by Buckley. Kicked out. Bogart on the good hands from Igbenhe. 2 on the shot clock as NC will pick up the shot clock violation. Good effort out of Difference Igbenhe.
That was some airtight defense. Some confusion over the time. It did look like when there was 1 second left when the ball exited the court, but we'll see what the rest decide.
Looks like you're right, 1 second on the shot clock. That's what they're going to put on.
I don't know why Niagara just didn't take the turnover.
It'll be Lever on the inbound, have to get it up quick. And it's up from deep, no good. And it'll be called a shot clock violation as it didn't hit rim. Probably a good thing at that. A lot of chaos underneath the rim.
Yeah, and this game has been a little chippy at times. There's been some strong activity under the rim.
These two teams do not like each other whatsoever. Buckley kicks out Span in the corner. Bone wide open. It's no good. Igbenhe on the glass, picks it up and can't finish through contact. Second chance and finishes this time through the contact. Count it for Difference Igbenhe. Difference.
Speaking of things that warm my heart, tough play under the rim.
Difference with his first field goal of the game, up to 7 points. 5 of 8 from the stripe, 6 rebounds as well.
I think 2 came from just that last sequence.
As Diff knocks that one down, his 6th mid free throw of the day. 2-point game here from the Simply Financial Athletic Center. It's here, top of the key. Deep 3 is no good. Rebound brought down by Campos. Bogart from 3, no good. Off the hands of Laku. Bogart gets that board. The runner is up and in. If you're NC, you got to get that rebound.
Yeah, but you're happy that only 6 points so far for the Falcons.
So Bone will drive this one in. Nearly turned it over. Buckley, 8 on the shot clock. Over for Bone on the wing. Bone kicks out in the corner. Laku, 3 on the shot clock. 3 will put it up for 3. No good. Bone in the vicinity. As Lotto will pick up the foul. That's going to be his first. Pardon me, his second.
Some chatter between the two teams.
Bogart will get this one quick in. And it's back over in the corner. The up fake from Lever. Open. Puts it up. No good. As they'll say, another foul will be put on Lotto. That's going to be his second. We'll see K2 and Sky come into this game. For Sky, or pardon me, for Chris and Carter. And it's back over here with Lever. In the corner, back with Lever. Amju's driving in is Mantuga. Open for 3 is Lever, who knocks it down. Here comes Buckley. Fanshawe back up by 7. Laku. Back for Difference. Top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Difference drives in from the free throw line. A little this, a little of that. And
That's a
Difference knocks it down.
That's a YMCA move right there. A little shake and bake.
And it's back in near the paint. Good hands from Laku as it's back here with Jam Juice. LaBelle in the corner. Bogart for 3. It's no good. Now back with Buckley. Screen set by Benhay in the corner now with Samuel. Samuel looking for more. Back for Difference. One more pass. Buckley gets the lead down to 2. A quick 5-0 run for NC. Jam Juice gives it over for Lever. Jam Juice, he'll try his luck from downtown. It's no good. McBenhay got his hands on it. It'll go to NC.
Fans and the bench showing the appreciation for the hustle.
As Tony Marcatulo is going to need to call things over. His group gave up a quick 5-0 run. All the momentum in the world now with NC as they look to make a push for that number 5 seed out west.
Niagara has been resilient this game.
And finally, getting out of that three-point shooting drought, went 0 for 16, running 0 for 15 consecutively. And Buckley was able to knock down that 3, which we will look at right now. One of the best three-point shooters. A hand in his face doesn't matter. With a shooter like him, you could probably have 2 or 3 defenders on him. Still got a chance to make it.
Yeah. Also, I appreciate that afterwards he's cool as ice.
And an update with our Niagara Knights men's volleyball program currently down 2-0 against the Seneca Sting, the 1-8 seed, or the 1-8 matchup out east. As the second set just wrapped up, gonna have to take a comeback for the ages if NC wants to pick up the victory. Of course, our girls are in action tomorrow. You gonna try and watch that game, MJ?
Of course.
NC is on the road, our girls team, against Algonquin tomorrow at 1. It's Samuel here at the top of the key, over for Moore. In the corner, Buckley made that last 3, over for Samuel from the free throw line. It's no good. Jackson had his hands on it. As another collision. As I believe the foul is going to go on Panam. Jackson back into this game since the first quarter. He picked up 2 personal fouls and haven't seen him since. It's over here with Bogart. Bogart back over for Mantuga. In the corner, Bogart moving off ball. It's no good. The rebound brought down by Jam Juice. Top of the key, Lever. Into the paint. Samuel up in the air. 7 on the shot clock. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with Fanshawe. And you can see for a second there, Laquan Hilton not happy with Skylar Samuel. Back over in the paint. Bouncing pass out front. Rejected, I think, by Samuel. Nonetheless, Panam will bring down the board, down by 2. NC in the bonus as well. Panam will take it up. It'll be a travel as Panam look to go coast to coast.
He was hoping for it.
Lever gets it over for Jam Juice. Bounce pass over for Mantuga. In the corner now, it's Lever. Off the ball is Mantuga, over back for Lever. Bogart gets doubled. Finds Mantua, up fake, put up again by Lever and knocks it down at the end of the shot clock.
Panon didn't know how much time was left.
Screen set by Jackson. Handoff here back for Moore. Panon at the top of the key. He'll take this one in himself. Moore was calling for it, got rejected by Campos. Panon doing a little bit too much right now.
Panon might want to try a different offensive tact.
The shooter's touch goes in for Campos. As Coach Laquan senses his team leaking oil, it'll be a timeout for Coach Hilton.
They need to get back to the great offense we witnessed them play earlier.
Fanshawe with that 5-0 run out of the timeout. There's a three made by Joseph Buckley, as we'll take a look at that three at the end of the shot clock. Pardon me, that shooter's bounce. And there's a look at that group of Fanshawe Falcons. You can see on your screen Zakai Davis with 3 personal fouls, picked up 6 points in the first half. Haven't really seen him much here so far. Addy Lever in the background as well. 13 points, 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 6 from downtown, 3 boards as well with an assist. This game's certainly not over yet. NC will be in the bonus throughout the rest of this third quarter. I guess both teams will be in the bonus throughout the rest of this quarter. It'll be Lee, Buckley, Laku, Igbenhe, and Span out of the timeout. Igbenhe takes it in and finishes off the window. Igbenhe gets back on the board.
Igbenhe with some enthusiastic fans in the audience.
NC now down by 5 after that bucket. As Lee gets back down in the corner, Bogart takes it in, defended by Igbenhe. 5 on the shot clock, it's mishandled. Laku picks up the steal. Eventually, NC will get it. Shot clock will reset. Here's Span. Hasn't made a 3 yet here today. Of course, Span, a good 3-point shooter. It's over here with Igbenhe. Back for Span, deep. 3 is no good. Laku on the offensive glass. Laku finding Span on the cut. Up with the right and off the window and in. A quick 4-0 run for Coach Laquan's group.
Span, call him bank.
23-second game clock, shot clock differential. A chance to go 2 for 1. As Span will pick up the foul. As you can see, Laquan was squatting down. I don't know what that was. It'll be 2 free throws.
He was going to his place of zen.
For Campos, both teams with 5 personals committed. And Laquan saying to Chris, you didn't have to do that. It's going to be free points as that one's left short.
Knights have been much better today with their bad fouls.
As the second's no good, Igbenhe picks up the rebound. No harm, no foul. As Lee brings it up now. 9-second game clock, shot clock differential. Lee calls for the screen. It'll be an offensive foul on Igbenhe. It will not be free throws, and that's difference is second. Shot clock turned off with 17 left in this third quarter. Lever dishes it over. Laku's going to pick up the foul on Addy Lever. That's Lado's fourth.
Foul Niagara, number 23, Lado Lado.
First one's left short. Coach Laquan will stick with Lado with 4 personal fouls. The second one is up and in. NC down by 4. Lee, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lee takes it up through some contact and finishes. 3 seconds left in the quarter. The half-court shot is up and no good. NC, MJ, down by 2. A good quarter at that, 21-15, outscoring the Fanshawe Falcons.
I think whatever adjustments Coach Hilton made at halftime have definitely taken hold, and that's why the Knights are much more in the second half than they were in the first.
Niagara scored 23 points through the first half. In that third quarter alone, it was 21 points out of NC. Fanshawe 17 in the first, 14 in the second, 15 in the third. As we'll take a look at that Noah Lee basket off the lay. See if it could have been a foul. Looked close. Probably the right call.
Yeah. Had the yeah. If this were a more strict officiating crew, he might have got that one.
Niagara has shot 19 free throws through 3 quarters, going 12 of 19. Of course, three-point shooting. We've talked about it so much, MJ. 2 of 18 from downtown. NC had a stretch going 0 for 13 from 3. Almost impossible to do, really, given the talent on this team. Fanshawe shooting 5 of 22 from downtown, 7 of 12 from the stripe. I think no matter who wins this game, they're going to look at those free throw numbers and think, we missed a good amount of free throws. We make 2 or 3 of those, maybe there's a different result. Could cost them the 5th seed.
It's why they call it the charity stripe. It's free buckets. All you got to do is make them.
And it'll be Noah Lee to bring it up past half out of the timeout. It's over here with Buckley. Buckley, screen set by Igbenhe. Buckley kicks out for Span. It's no good. Difference hauls it down. Difference on the second chance as Diffrey ties us up. Up to 9 rebounds, 1 short of the double-double. Davis back over here with Lever. Bouncing pass in the corner. Davis bounce back into the post. Gets doubled. Was Campos. A tough shot at that.
He earned that one for sure.
Having to be careful was Lackey with 4 personals. Span will take it up and get rejected. And it's back over with Bogart. Lever back over here with Mantuga. Ako on the perimeter, defending against Bogart. Passes out of the double, gets rejected by Buckley. As the possession arrow will go in favor of NC. Chance now to tie or take the lead.
Coach Hilton taking a proactive approach, directing his troops.
It's into the corner now with Difference as he passes out of the double. Chris in the paint. Buckley wide open for 3. As he knocks it in, it's the 4th quarter, which means Joseph Buckley time at the Simply Financial Athletic Center. NC back up by 1. Mantuga gives it over for Bogart. Into the corner, and it's Lever who puts it up, and no good. Buckley got his hands on it. Davis will have the putback shot.
I'm not so sure about that one.
It almost looked like he was in the air and put it up for the putback, and it just so happened he ran in to his defender.
Maybe a little bit of wrong place, wrong time.
Regardless, that's the board that you probably want to get. Buckley couldn't get there, and on the Joseph Buckley thing, struggled in the first half. Quietly up to 12 points, 3 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3. One of the strings on the netting, MJ, I don't know if we can see it from that camera point, has come loose. It's almost like you're playing at the playground.
Yeah, elementary school.
Keep an eye on that down the stretch as Igbenhe's going to take it in. He gets stripped of the ball. As Coach Laquan saying to the official he went up for the shot. And it's going to be side out. Igbenhe shot 6 of 9 from the stripe. Here so far, Lee will get it in for Buckley off the out of bounds play. He puts it up. It's no good. Lee with his hands on the offensive rebound. Span for 3. It's pure for Christopher Span, who gets his first tray of the day. NC back on top. Lever gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Buckley. He was right in front of us. You could see him insist that it was off of Lever. It'll be off of Knight and out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock.
Funny that the ball came out the exact same place a second time.
Lee with some good hands kept in by Bogart. He passes out of it. Davis will do a pirouette and shoot. It'll be a shot clock violation.
A solid effort for sure.
The full court pressure returns. Buckley gets it in for Igbenhe. Igbenhe throws it up. Oh my goodness.
That was a little ambitious.
He's gonna go to the free throw line for 2, and Igbenhe now feeling that left wrist.
If he'd successfully pulled that off, I think this place would have exploded.
I would have been jumping up and down for joy. I don't know about you, MJ, but when he went up for that, it felt like time was just moving in slow-mo.
He probably got some playful ribbing from his teammates for the missed kind of dunk, kind of layup from last game.
Igbenhe with a chance to get it up to a 3-point game. He does. Now 7 of 11 from the stripe. NC up by 3, the most in this fourth quarter. And it's back in the corner, open for 3 as Lever can't finish as it's brought back with Buckley. Lee on that left wing over for Buckley. Sidesteps, 8 on the shot clock, over for Difference. Difference loses that ball over for Span in the corner, gonna have to put it up. No good, Laku in the vicinity. Bogart took a bump, a chance for him to run off the hands of Span, keeping that one alive. What an effort from the Atlanta, Georgia native. Here comes Laku, who misses the layup, but cleaned up by Buckley. And NC with their biggest lead of the fourth.
Laku better get a thank you card from Buckley for that one.
Davis gives it back over here with Whitmel. Kicked in for the cutting. Campos as Fanshawe halts the run. Here's Span. Already with 5 points in this fourth quarter, up to 15 on the day.
Coming in from Fanshawe, number 5 and number 18.
Those cross-court baseline passes have not worked out today for either of the Knights teams.
Coach Laquan going to use timeout. Probably a good one at that. And guys getting gassed on quite the run, back up here by 3. And in this fourth quarter, MJ, they've outscored their opponent nearly double, 6-11. Whatever Laquan said at halftime certainly has worked for NC. They've been led by, of course, difference Igbenhe, 1 rebound short of a double-double, who's been a monster these last few weeks.
Yeah, one thing difference is never going to hear from anybody is you don't hustle enough.
We'll take a look at that Joseph Buckley hustle putback. It was a beautiful pass to Laku, who couldn't finish, but Buckley up on the glass, able to put it up and in. Igbenhe averaging 7.9 points per game and 5.4 rebounds. And that also includes a couple of games where he didn't get much, if any, action. In his last 4 games, he is averaging about 14 points per game. Has been so crucial, has started the last 7, make it 8 with today.
Coach Hilton has changed his lineup a couple times over the course of the season.
And it's back into the feet of Buckley, 6 on the shot clock. Buckley drives in on Davis, may have blocked himself in the air as the full court pressure continues for Coach Laquan out of the timeout. Nearly turned over and is a chance for Span to run. Span over for Buckley. He'll try the tray. Joseph Buckley taking over this fourth quarter.
He chose the right time to get his shots to drop.
Joseph buckets with 2 threes in this fourth quarter. What a dish out of Addy Lever to find the backdoor man. 4:45 left in the fourth. NC up by 4. Lee drives in, gets doubled. Screen set by Lee. Igbenhe will back down his man. Igbenhe gets doubled, kicks up for Span. Open for 3, rattles around. Laku here on the glass as it's over here with Lever. Off a couple of Knights and out of bounds.
Coming in from Fanshawe, number 12 and number 1.
Span nearly was able to take it away, 15 on the shot clock. It's here now with Ennis. He loses that ball in the corner. Bogart will step in, a deep 2, and it'll be off of Igbenhe and out of bounds.
Both teams great defensively all game.
It'll make its way back here for Addy Lever. Lever steps back from the free throw line, and it's up and no good. Igbenhe with the board. Make that a double-double for difference. Lee kicks out looking for Laku in the corner. It'll make its way into the hands of Andre. Rejected by Igbenhe up at the rim.
If I'm Coach Hilton, I'm not sure the corner is where I want that shot to go.
We'll see Carter Bone come back into this game. Of course, had a huge defensive play against Sheridan and a couple of huge made shots. Coach Laquan trusting Carter in crucial minutes here at the Simply Financial Athletic Center. Buckley waves off Span. Screen set by Difference. Buckley drives this one in, looking for Bone. Hands it off for Span in the corner, who stepped out of bounds. Not great spacing.
No. Those two shouldn't have been that close to one another.
And Isaiah Panam now back on the bench for Coach Laquan. Went back to the locker room as it's dished out into the paint. Davis will take it up and finish through contact. Count it. A chance to get this back down to a 1-point game. And MJ, seems like we're going to finish out this season with another great game here at home. All 8 have been so much fun to watch here for NC.
Yeah, we've been treated to some great games, and this is amongst them, one of them.
The second is up and in. It's Buckley who will bring it now past half court. And it's back over here with Difference. Buckley, he tries the 3. It's no good, a heat check. He gets his own rebound. Back for Laku. He'll try the 3. It's an air ball brought down by Bogart. Davis will put it up. And it'll be blocked by Laku, not before the foul.
Foul on the Niagara, number 3.
It's going to go on Christopher Span. I was worried for a moment it would be on Laku, already with 4 personals. Span, that's his 4th.
Knights are going to have to spread the line of being as aggressive defensively as they can without picking up any more fouls.
Zakai Davis gets that one to rattle down. We're knotted up here at 58 with under 3 to go. And Difference is going to pick up the offensive foul. No argument about that.
When Difference gets a head of steam coming down the court, you got to make a business decision to make.
But you got to respect Addy Lever for taking that charge. I'll tell you what, when Difference gets ahead of steam, that is one big man.
Not somebody whose path you'd like to block.
Probably the last guy on NC you'd want to take a charge from.
I think we need a little bit of floor cleanup before we can get things back underway.
So Difference now with 3 personal fouls. It won't be free throws, of course, from the offensive foul. And now it'll be free throws the rest of the way for Fanshawe. And that's what you could see from Delroy Grandison. You could see him telling Difference, hey, watch how many fouls we have, because now it's going to be free throws the rest of the way. Fanshawe still with 2 fouls to give with 2:44 left in this one.
Niagara not doing themselves any favors.
And it's Brandon Bogart who'll bring it past half court, as is back here with Matuga. Nearly turned it over, wide open for 3s. Lever, he'll step in, knock down the 2. Fanshawe is back on top.
That was a pump fake that got hit on quite successfully by Fanshawe.
Here's Carter Bone. Bone will give it over for Buckley. Buckley sidestep against Lever. Back for Bone. 7 on the shot clock. Back for Buckley. Buckley gonna have to drive in. Finding Laku, gets hacked. There'll be 2 on the shot clock. Gonna have to get something quick. It'll be Carter to inbound. Again, 2 on the shot clock. Haven't seen Caden Moore in quite a while. And it's back in with Igbenhe. Gonna have to put it up. Didn't realize how much time was left. And it's put up by Buckley. Looked like
That was a shot clock violation.
that was a shot clock violation. And it's back here with Davis. Into the paint, and now taken away from Buckley. Span on that 3-point line. The runner is no good. Had Carter Bone open for 3. Lever is defended now by Bone. Fanshawe back up by 2. Noah Lee set to check in. Davis gets it in for Krubel. Krubel drives in. That's going to be a foul. It's going to go on Joseph Buckley. That's going to be his 3rd. It's going to be 2 free throws. Of course, Fanshawe rather in the bonus. 2 fouls to give for Fanshawe. As that one's up and in. A chance to make it a 2-possession game with Noah Lee set to check in. It'll be Lee who's going to come in for Laku. Laquan electing to go small.
Niagara's path to victory is still open, but they're going to have to be real smart for the remainder of this game.
80 seconds left in this one. Bone facing that full court pressure. It's over. Span, corner 3. Christopher Span taking over up to 18 points. We got ourselves a 1-point game.
Normally I wouldn't say a fast 3 is the brightest shot, but in that case, it was great.
Davis has this one as Bone swarming. Krubel drives in. Span with the steal. 2-on-1 now with Buckley. Span gets it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with NC. Nearly a beautiful play out of Hansel Mantunja, pardon me. 52.5 left in this one. 1-point advantage for the Falcons. Buckley open for 3 off the inbounds. Joseph Buckley restores the 3. Fanshawe now down by 2. And it's going to be 2 free throws. The foul's going to go on Carter Bone. He thought it was a push-off. And it's going to be Carter's first.
Tough foul for the Knights to take right now.
The first is up and in for Brandon Bogart. Bogart, a 65.7% three-point shooter.
The feeling in the building is palpable. I think if the Knights pull this one out, the stands might explode.
It'll be Bogart as he looks to tie this one up with 43 and change left in this one. Rattles around and in as Noah Lee will come back into the game. Laku came in for rebounding purposes. As we'll see a timeout from Coach Marcatulio. He has 2 left, or 1 left rather, both clubs with 1 timeout remaining, MJ. Knotted up here at 64. You have to think the ball is going to be in the hands of Joseph Buckley here.
Yeah, we're going to see some real coaching chess, including potentially a pass to Buckley, who really has, like I said earlier, picked the right time to start having his shots drop.
Haven't seen much of Caden Moore in this second half. Had the first points, that opening 3 points, 1 assist. Since then has not really done much. We'll take a look at that Joseph Buckley three, which momentarily took the lead off the inbounds play. As Buckley's been huge in this fourth quarter, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Joe doing.
That might have been the first lead of the day for the. It's my mistake.
Buckley has been clutch here today. Christopher Span with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 personal fouls. Igbenhay, 15 points, 10 boards. Besides that, the next highest scorer has been Noah Lee with 4 points. Regardless of what happens in this next bit, if NC wants to win, they're going to have to get someone else going.
It'll be interesting to see what NC does here in this half court.
Noah Lee directing traffic. It's Buckley calling for it. Lee in for Igbenhay. 8 on the shot clock. Difference gets swarmed by Mantuga. It'll have to be put up. It'll be a jump ball. It'll be a personal foul, actually, at the end of the shot clock.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that was not the play that Coach Hilton drew up.
So Coach Laquan's going to have to call a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball, rather. Or no, sorry, it will be a foul. No free throws. So a chance for Coach Laquan's club to potentially take the lead. And these last 20 seconds, 1 timeout remaining for Coach Marcatulio, which you think he'll call it regardless of what happens of this next possession, make or miss for NC. We'll take a look at that last jump ball play. It was NC who got bailed out.
Difference got jammed up.
I don't know how that was necessarily a foul. Nonetheless, it'll be 14 seconds on the shot clock. 1 foul to give for Fanshawe before it's free throws.
You know, earlier we talked about ref management, and Coach Marco Tullio has been on the refs all game. So, you know, you don't want to say that that call would have gone through, but maybe if he was a little nicer to them, maybe it might have gotten called.
So the lineup's going to be Christopher Span, Carter Bone, Noah Lee, Joseph Buckley, and Difference Igbenhay. A 3-4 guard lineup for Coach Laquan. It's going to be in the backcourt now with Buckley. Buckley, 10 on the shot clock. Defended here by Lever. Buckley. He's going to drive in with the floater, bounces out. Bone gets the rebound. He puts it up. Can't finish, and the foul's called. Span puts it up and in. It's going to be a timeout for Fanshawe, and Christopher Span got the tap in. Chaos. I thought they called a foul. They didn't. But 2.3 seconds left for Tony Marcatullo. If you're Coach Marcatulio, are you going 3 or 2?
We're going to take a look back at that now.
We'll take a look at that last play.
1. How many nights touch this? 2, 3, maybe 4?
Bone had a chance at the layup, missed it, and then it was Span with those 2 points. And like I said before, MJ, if you're Coach Marcatulio, are you going for the tie or are you going for the win?
I would say go for the tie. Extend the game.
Keep in mind, the winner of this game climbs as high as the 5th seed.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how the rest of the way goes throughout the day. And the loser will fall back to 7. So a lot at stake in terms of your postseason potential. Well, both these teams will make the playoffs, but your postseason opponent.
It felt like that the whole game.
It's going to be Buckley, Span, Lee, Laku, and Igbenhay out of the timeout. And it'll be Brandon Bogart to inbound.
Nets got to be careful because they've been burned earlier this year on a blown defensive assignment at the end of a game.
This time in the half court. Last time was full court. It's up into the corner, wide open for three, off the side of the backboard was Lennon Campos. And NCMJ going to finish the regular season 9-9, winning five of their last 6, and can finish as high as the 5th seed. Wow, what a game from the Simply Financial Athletic Center.
Yeah, we've been treated to a bunch of great games all year long, and it's been a real pleasure, man.
It's been a journey throughout the whole way through the season. Of course, a thriller here from the Simply Financial Athletics Center. Christopher Spann with 20 points in the game winner. Joseph Buckley with 20. We'll take a look at that missed 3. Igbenhe with a double-double.
Campos visibly shaken up afterwards.
Missed it badly off the side of the backboard. A tough day in the office for Lennon Campos. Had 16 points and 8 rebounds. And of course, this is our last regular season game of the season. I want to give a shout out to our production team all season long from the top of the line for doing a great job and bringing these games to you. I want to give a shout out for Dutch for giving us this opportunity throughout the whole year. And I want to give some best of luck wishes to our NC Knights men's basketball program. They'll be on to the postseason next week. Opponent TBD. But of course, I can speak for myself and you. It's been so fun to watch this group throughout the season and on their journey. And I'll make sure that I'm at that game next week for men's basketball. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for a great season. We'll see you back here in September for NC Knights Soccer.